Yeah.
He's checking out my how many people.
Excuse me. I saw one of your videos.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Nice one.
He's growing mustache like me. You didn't have.
I never get a chance to speak with you, but
Yeah, well, I'm going to be down next week. I'm just looking for someone now, so I'll probably be heading off in 15, 20 minutes. But
so next time we catch up.
yeah, that'd be
But
great.
I was really impressed. Really enjoyed. But I know we see each other, but we never had a chance to meet and get you.
What's your name?
Abdullah.
Abdullah. Well, nice to meet you.
All right.
Yeah. Come this side. Are you going?
No, we're going there.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
up. Ask someone.
Let me take this. Oh, you want this shake to help you?
No, that's all right. What of the idea?
Oh. It's not you on that.
No, we just trying to strike up a conversation. So my question to him was, which part of the Quran that he finds, he's uneasy with, uncomfortable with, so I can have a think about that. So because I became a Muslim, when I became a Muslim, some parts of the Quran was a little bit unsettling with me. Some parts of Islam was a bit unsettling with me. And I'm just interested, if you read the Quran, you'll find things amazing, things you want to research and find out more about, and things you might be just uncomfortable with. So if you have verses in the Quran that you're comfortable with, maybe we can have a conversation about that. So he asked me which verses that I like, I'm impressed with. So I tell him one of the verses I like are those that talks about hereafter and Surah Al-Araf. So we were just basically, it's a casual conversation. We're not getting nasty in no way at all. That's not the issue. But it's just trying to understand as an outsider reading the Quran, how do you really feel about it, think about it. So I was saying to him that the Quran, Allah talks about those who are preparing to meet Allah, they should increase their good deeds, do good deeds, because you're going to meet Allah. The Quran talks about honoring your mother, the principles of justice, all these various things in the Quran. How do you feel about them as a non-Muslim or as a anti-Islam or Muslim hater? Yeah, so I was just trying to get that.
So you going now?
Sorry?
Are you leaving?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Because I remember last time
You know
was
who I
here,
am?
I remember you came up to me and I was just like minding my own business and you started like pushing that camera into my face.
But I
saying-
never put you on camera. I never put
I
that.
know, because I remember I was with Brother Han and we were just like talking with each other and he just comes up and he's like, these are the guys in Stratford, these are the...
Yeah, them, not you. That's right. It wasn't you.
But I was there.
No, but I never have recorded on you.
Well,
at
easy
all.
way, just apologize. Easy way.
Well, I apologize.
Okay.
Shake your hand.
I want to
Shake hand.
I mean, I need to know it's genuine.
All right,
but-
left
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
Left hand.
Left hand is even worse.
Left hand is halal. Halal.
No, left hand is even
All right.
worse.
I want to talk to you,
Okay.
but I
But
want-
just apologize to him, it's easy.
But I want to talk to you before you go.
I mean, maybe sometime later.
Yeah, give it a little time.
You
Yeah.
know who I am, and that's why you don't want to talk to me. It's the big nose of London, that's right.
Are you saying he's scared?
Yeah.
He's scared of you?
Yeah.
What, of the face or your content?
Big nose of London will
Right.
defeat.
I'm saying the young man, I know this young man,
Yeah, he's
and I can validate this young man is scared of nobody.
Ask him to stand before me.
No, that's not proof of being scared.
If someone comes up to me,
That's
before I
coercive.
introduce myself to them, and then they start like slamming a camera in my face, I had no idea who you were, right?
I
had no
apologize
idea who
for
you were.
that, yes, if that was the case.
Yes.
How about now?
Yeah, but I'm saying just now when you were trying to apologize, you're trying to like still play games and stuff. So I don't want to have.
Yeah, pushing in left hand.
No,
No, he doesn't. No, even though he know who he is, even if the young man know who you is,
We'll see how
if the young man know he's
Maybe.
not scared of you. No, he's not
Come
scared.
on, shake the
No,
hand.
even if he doesn't want to shake hands, it's fine. It's all right.
Thank you.
He's not scared. He's not scared.
Yes,
He's alive.
he
Nah,
is.
nah. What should somebody be
Listen,
scared
there
of?
is no one can stand before. You know that by now. You know how I can defeat evil.
Yeah, someone come to. This your mate?
Hello, how are you?
Huh? Yeah, if you want. So listen, why do you want people to be scared of you?
I never wanted. But I begged him to.
I'm asking you a question
No,
now.
I said he is scared.
I'm asking, are you proud of he being scared
No,
of you?
no, I'm not.
Are you
proud.
boasting about it?
No, what
Okay.
I'm saying,
Okay.
there has to be a reason why knowledgeable people not standing before me. You see, you're not going to stand before me anymore, are you?
What does that mean?
It means you have, your penny has dropped.
Okay.
That, remember, I used to tell you I am
All right.
very advanced.
All right. Okay. Yes. Now listen.
Okay.
If you have, yeah, sorry. If you
You're a
have,
good man, by the way.
now, what I'm trying to say is this. We should have rules and guidelines and principles of how we engage with each other. How we engage with each other. We should have rules. We should have rules. So we should have rules and manners and principles of how we engage with each other. We must have that. And sometimes, if someone approaches another person recklessly with no rules, then it's very difficult to engage.
I agree.
So if we talk about rules of engagement, then I'm saying most people would want to have a conversation.
That's right.
Right. So what about you that
Right, okay.
someone would not want to have a conversation about?
No, I am here only to challenge people's objective claims. I'm not here to have a debate, or I don't know anything about anyway.
Right.
I only speak a basic English. You know that.
Right. Now, listen. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think people misunderstand you and assume you to be disingenuous?
Yes.
They think you're disingenuous.
Yeah.
Right. And they think you
But
don't
you
want to
know
have.
how honest I am, don't you?
You're asking me to verify your honesty?
Yes.
I don't even know your face. If I see you in the streets, I wouldn't know you.
Regarding what we
No.
told here, who I'm told,
Well, the question
videos
is,
you
for
watched,
me to verify your
analyze
honesty,
me.
for me to verify your honesty, I need some more information about you. I don't know your ideology. Because your ideology is unclear.
Exactly.
Your beliefs are unclear.
I have no
I don't know your
belief.
morals.
You know all these things.
I don't know your morals and principles. Some people have no moral boundaries.
Yeah.
And if they have no moral boundaries, they're unpredictable. They're capable of doing anything.
Yeah.
So my question now to you is, if you're here to challenge, you challenging respectfully or you challenging
Always. You cannot
Otherwise.
find me disrespecting Islam, Allah, your prophet, or Christians, Jew, Gentile, no one. You cannot find any bad word, derogatory, against even my opponent like you, or the others for that matter.
All right. So if you questioning and challenging people's statements,
Yes.
do you take questions and challenge about your own self as well?
Yes, if I make any claims, objective claims,
Yeah.
I will take on
But
that.
you don't make any claims.
Never, because
Exactly. So you don't want to be challenged.
Not
So
it.
then it's not a conversation.
Because
all right,
I am
listen.
yet to know anything. So what can I make claim on if I don't
Right.
know yet anything?
But if you don't know anything,
Yet anything, yes.
you don't know anything.
No, yet.
Not yet.
I am yet to know
All right.
anything.
You're
If I
yet to
don't-
know anything. Okay.
You see, you can't challenge me on that. If I said I don't know anything, clever people can challenge me. Yes.
Right. I get that. But the question is, the information you're using to challenge Islam, do you know that? Do you have confidence in that?
Yes.
You have confidence in that.
Yeah.
So you know something.
Well, according to what? But I'll explain to you.
So you know.
Look, I only know, by clarification. Every time I ask you a question or you ask me, I would require clarification. When you're clarifying it, so I have it's called truth table, syllogism, categorical syllogism, and definition, meaning, yes, these things quickly goes in my mind as soon as you mention, and that's how I would know you're talking sense or nonsense. You as in anyone.
Right. But some people that I know don't want to engage with you
Yeah.
because they believe in the end result is pointless. They believe that. And in the end result, there's nothing they're going to say to you that's going to make a difference. Actually, in the middle of the conversation start getting nasty and counterproductive. Hence the reason why sometimes you are struggling to get content from Muslims, because a lot of Muslims don't want to engage with you any
Right.
further
Okay.
because they
Let me come
believe
to that then.
they believe the conversation is not
So,
going to go anywhere.
you see,
it's just opening a door
Those
for
people,
you to be found.
that's right. Those people you mentioned, yes, they don't want to because I don't. You see, they want to challenge me. That is the reason for them. You see, you're looking for someone to have a belief, yes, so that you can manipulate, challenge them. So because when I have no belief, yes, so you have nothing to challenge me with.
But how sincere is that to have no belief?
No, but
Honest.
sir, I said I come here to challenge people's objective claims.
Okay, that's fine.
That's what I never make any
All right.
claim.
Yes. Yes. But the question is this: from a human point of view,
Yes.
if someone was to say this is no good, it's very likely they have an idea of what is better.
Yes. Exactly.
Very likely.
Yes.
You agree with that?
I have said it to you what I use to find out it's
Listen,
good or bad.
No, I understand that.
Yes.
I understand the principles of definition
Yes.
and how do you test a claim. I
Yes.
get that.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to establish
Yes.
is this. When you criticize something,
Yes.
very often you have something better in mind. So for example, if somebody come and say to me, this sweet here is God,
Yes.
and I challenge that,
Yes.
it's more likely I have the knowledge
Yes.
that God is all-knowing,
Yes.
and this sweet was made by a man.
Yes.
It was constructed. It have components.
Yes.
And the nature of this sweet, it will disintegrate. It
Yeah.
will just be self-destructive. So it's not all living. It have a beginning.
Yeah.
So the question is, you challenging Islam, what do you have better than Islam?
I've explained to you. I only challenge. So now you made a claim. Yes. That's
claim
your
did I
claim. So you say Islam is better. I produce. Yes. Is that what you say?
And I'm saying to you,
I'm not making claims.
I'm not. I know you're not making claims.
Exactly.
I know not.
So
I
I'm
know you're not
asking
making
for
claims.
you to clarify now.
No, I know you're not making any claims.
So I'm asking you.
But
to
I'm talking
clarify.
about the principles of sincerity.
Yes.
The principles of sincerity. You don't make the claims because you don't want nobody
Yeah.
to challenge your belief.
Okay.
So it's some level of deceit.
Yes.
You're hiding.
For
You're
you.
concealing.
No.
Concealing.
I'm
Now,
saying the truth.
no, you're concealing.
Sir,
Because
you asking me is a cover, yes? Okay. You asking me, yes, to produce you something better than Islam or above Islam, yes? I'm not saying Islam is low or above or middle. Have I ever said that?
all right, but let me ask you a question. Then. Let me ask
Yeah.
you a question. You in the park for a long while. You're well read. You're intelligent.
No, I'm
Yes.
a toilet cleaner. How what you saying this? Honestly, I am.
Please. All right. Please.
All right, carry on.
All right. Now, Islam, Christianity, paganism, socialism, Hinduism, Buddhism.
Yes.
Which one, if all of them is wrong, which one is the best out of all of them?
Well, what is best? What's your criteria for best? First, clarify that so that I can put it there. What is best?
All right.
The best out of all, or what is
The best out of all of them.
in
So
what
you have
respect? In what respect?
number one, in their concept of God,
Yeah.
and number two, as a complete way of life. Which is best in Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, socialism,
All believe in
communism?
monotheism. All
So-
of them.
Sorry?
All of them are monotheistic belief they have.
They're not.
Yes, they do. Hinduism. Have you studied Hinduism? Have
Which
you?
one is the best?
Confucianism. Have you studied about that?
Which one is the best?
I'm saying
Yeah.
all of them are very similar. Yes? Very similar. In fact, you need to consider your option for Hinduism. Yes.
Okay, so the Muslim world now should leave Islam and go to Hinduism.
No, I said consider your option. I know.
All right. All right. So if
You
you
don't
suggest
know. You see, you know nothing about Hinduism.
all right, okay, that's fine.
Confucius.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Give
I
me-
don't know. Yes.
Yeah,
But the question is
exactly.
this. For you recommended to me that I should leave Islam.
I never said that.
Oh,
Did
I'm
I?
asking a question.
No, I say no. Don't leave.
We're creating a conversation.
Okay, don't
It's a
leave,
dialogue.
but know why you believe in Islam.
Just a minute. That's my personal choice. What I'm trying to say to you is that would you suggest to me
Yeah.
in any possible way
Yeah.
that I should leave Islam and go to Hinduism?
No, I would suggest if you want.
Yes or no?
No, I would suggest something.
Okay, go on.
So he's asking me to suggest something. I would suggest to you, yes, if you must want something, it's called faith. You must have faith. So you don't have faith. You don't know what faith is. So Christianity, Jesus is the best answer if you must want, right? Because the basis, we need to look at the basis. What is the basis for you in Islam? Tell me.
Right. So you just said Christianity is
It's
better
the
than
best,
Islam. It's the best.
The best.
Right.
Because it's
Now,
based in faith.
All right. Okay. Yes. Christianity is the best. That's
In-
what you just said.
Yeah.
We're making some progress. Christianity is the best.
Yes.
Right. Which Christianity? Unitarianism
What about it?
or
Look,
Unitarian
Jesus.
or
All right, I'll
Trinitarian?
clarify it to you.
Let me finish.
Okay,
please.
I'll clarify. Which
Let me make myself clear.
I
please.
understood it.
No, let me make myself clear. Right? Which version of Christianity is the best? Trinitarianism or Unitarianism?
None. Okay, none. So,
None.
You didn't listen. I said faith. Did you understand what faith is?
I understand that. Yes.
So why do you need those two? Why do you need? You just need to have faith, yes?
Right.
You don't know what faith is. Do
Okay.
you or do you don't?
I don't know what faith is.
Okay. Why don't you ask me then?
I want to ask you.
Faith
please,
is-
sir, can you
Okay,
explain to
I
me
will
what is
explain
faith,
it.
please?
Faith is to believe in something without proof, with no reason, right? But you have reason, yes, for Islam.
Yeah, but what type of faith is it?
That is it's called personal experience, subjective.
Right.
Subjective experience. You understand?
Yeah.
So, when you have that subjective, yes, experience, that will become your faith. So you develop relationship with that faith, right? Now, when I said Jesus as a perfect man, no fault, yes, I'm only talking about the storybooks. I'm not talking about Christianity or the other denominations.
So where you get your reference for Jesus from? The information about Jesus,
Alright.
where you getting that information from?
tales I've
Tales.
read,
Tales. Okay.
movies,
Movies.
yes,
Okay.
and
Tales,
stories
movies,
are here
stories.
around.
Yeah.
There's no fault,
Right.
yes. So you've
So
heard,
the image and the knowledge
correct.
of Jesus coming from you is made out of movies and tales
All
and
that, yeah,
stories.
books, yes. That's
And
right.
that's what you want me to put my faith in.
No, you exactly. So, what is the story? Do you accept the story
What story?
about Jesus?
First of all, I don't look at movies.
Book. You read
Right.
book?
What I read the Quran, I read the Bible.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but the question is, you want me to believe in a Jesus?
Faith.
Oh.
Develop your faith.
I heard that. I get
No,
that.
you need to
I get
present me correct.
No. You're trying to squeeze me in a corner rather than me having a wider conversation.
No, I'm saying
That's why you're shouting faith.
if you repeat
meaning
it,
meaning to say, I must stick to
because
your
of this.
words. I must stick to your words and not broaden the conversation, which is in my capacity. When you say things to me, ideas and concepts come to me, and you're stopping me from expressing myself to have a more rich
all right,
conversation.
express yourself freely. Come on.
You has been diligently,
Yeah.
devotedly
Yeah.
condemning, criticizing, and trying to destroy the credibility of Islam.
Never. I never done that.
All right.
I have never done.
You have never done that.
All I'm doing, I am making you to think. It's called critical thinking, which you've
Right.
never used it. None of the Muslims on this planet
All right.
using it.
Right. I don't
You
just-
have it.
Just a minute.
They have it. I
I
have
don't
it.
use critical thinking.
Huh? How do you use it?
I use analytical thinking.
What is that?
And there's a difference between
All right,
analytical
give me
thinking
the
from.
difference.
Just slow down. I know what you're trying to do.
I'm very fast.
When I'm
yes.
explaining myself, I know what you're trying to do. Yes. But it's not working.
All right.
Now, you spoke about critical thinking, and you're saying that's what I use. And I'm saying to you, I'm very sorry to disappoint you, but I rather use analytical thinking.
What does that mean?
It's very self-explanatory.
I don't know.
Criticizing and
Yeah.
analyzing is two different concepts.
Okay, how did you criticize Islam and analyze Islam?
Just analyzing. When you analyze something, number one, you get as much information as you get.
From where?
You get from the source.
Yeah,
you go
but
to
that
information from the
is
source.
called confirmation bias. So you go into the source, yes, with the notion that you already accepted Allah as your God. Yes, it's called slippery slope. So the rest would follow. Yes?
So if I accept
you
Allah is
have
my
to
God,
come
who's your
out.
God?
You have to come
Who's
out.
your God?
No, if you want to be critical thinker,
If you have a father, are you a father or grandfather?
Sir,
your children or grandchildren will ask you, uncle, dad, granddad, who is God? What are you going to say to them?
okay, thank you. That's a good question. At what age they would ask? This is called critical thinking for you. I will educate you. Come on.
All right.
At what age would they ask?
Now listen, in the conversation,
Yeah, at what age? The child? Give me the age.
all right, and it doesn't help the conversation.
No, give me the age of the child. You can't just say to
All
a
right,
little
okay,
boy.
I'm gonna answer. But what I'm saying, it doesn't help the conversation. You're continuously praising yourself and saying, "I will educate you."
Yeah.
You're
So I'm
establishing
learning something from you,
you're
and you
establishing
agree.
superiority over me.
Sir, I'm saying with this
You're
discourse.
establishing
Allow
in
me to explain.
language superiority over me.
No,
And I'm saying we're having a conversation.
I'm
We're
saying
speakers corner. We're exchanging
I
ideas.
will learn from your
How you doing,
mistakes.
gentlemen? How you doing? All right. Good night.
Sir, I'm saying I will learn from your mistakes. I'm learning the way you think in your psyche. Yes? So, what age a child would ask his father or her
granddad,
father or
yeah.
granddaddy,
Let's say 12 years old.
12 years, yes?
Asking you that question.
Okay, that's a good age to ask, right? So,
What are you going to answer?
I would say to them, right? Why do you need to know about God? What is God to you? Right? I'll make them start to think first.
But
Right.
it's not his thinking caused him to ask that question.
So why did he ask me in the beginning?
Why did he ask you? There might be multiple reasons.
Yeah, give me
going on
one
in-
reason so
Just a
I
minute,
can.
slow down. Slow down. There might be multiple reasons going on in his head
Yes, that's what I'm
that
saying.
caused him to ask the question. But the question is, the responsibility upon you is to guide him. And I believe, I would submit, that it is in the human spiritual DNA to find out who created him.
No, it's not.
I, that's
No, it's not. Don't say that.
Well,
It's not. In Amazon, yes. Are they looking for God?
sorry.
People live in Amazon.
Wherever in the universe you live in, you will always at some point in time want to know who created you, how you came about, who created
No,
you,
but-
who created
okay.
the heavens, what happens after death. That's natural, big man.
No, it's not. I don't agree. If
You-
they
you
don't,
disagree. You
if
disagree.
if you have
You
no
disagree.
notion,
You disagree.
I'll explain to you.
Did you say you disagree? I need
It-
to get it quite clear.
Yes.
I sorry, I was saying given
Okay, yeah, I disagree.
You disagree.
Yes.
So you yourself never asked
Wait a
the
minute.
question,
Look,
how
let
did I
me
come about?
answer it.
You never asked yourself that question.
Wait a minute. It's called special pleading, ladies and gentlemen. Special pleading meanings from childhood. The child gets brainwashed, right? That's what you're asking. So if I have a child and I don't brainwash special pleading to them, yes, and the school system don't do the same special pleading on them, they would never ever know about God. If the environment is not talked
It's
about,
godless.
yes,
So
they
let me
would
ask you a
never.
question. If a child was raised
Yeah.
in a tribe in the desert or in Africa, child was raised in the desert in Africa, where nobody speaks about God, that child will have no curiosity in his head as to how did I come about?
Yeah.
What's happening here? What am I supposed to do? Just eat, go to the. Well, they don't have questions
Yeah.
about their existence.
Yeah.
You're saying that will never happen?
No, I said if they are growing up in an environment where there is no talk of God, yes, they wouldn't care about God.
No, I heard that the first time.
Yeah.
Yes, I get that.
So why
No,
are you asking the same question?
No, I'm not asking the same question.
Yeah.
I'm creating a scenario.
Yeah.
The scenario I'm asking you to think about
Yeah.
is that it's possible for a human being to be raised
Yeah.
in the desert.
It is
Or in Africa.
possible, yes,
One
possible,
second,
yes.
please. Let me finish, please.
Yeah, I said yes.
And just let me finish. You're saying yes about something I haven't finished.
All right, come on. I'm advanced. You know how it goes. Go on.
You're excited.
Very
It's the weather.
excited, yeah.
You need water. Listen, if a child or human being exists in a society or community,
Yeah.
where nobody speaks about God,
Yes.
is it possible for that individual
Yes.
to ask themselves
It
questions
is possible.
about
Remember what he said. Possible. You see, but it's highly unlikely. You understand?
All right, okay,
Wait
that's
a
fine.
minute.
That's fine.
No way. Likely and unlikely. You see, possibility and probability. If you must learn something now, another thing for you to
You're
learn.
going back praising yourself again.
Yes, of
You're
course.
establishing your superiority
And
over
it's
me.
free. I don't usually
Okay.
give anything.
Go on.
So it is possible what he has put to me. Yes, it is possible.
Natural questions.
Yes, I
As
said
any
it's
human being.
possible. Anything is possible. In fact,
Would you put a percentage?
possibilities are endless.
Yes. Would you put a percentage on the possibility?
It's 50-50.
Just
Possibilities
let me finish.
50-50.
Yes.
Yeah, I've just said it.
Yes. Would you put a percentage on a possibility of a human being born in an environment, raised in an environment where there's no one speaking about God, yet that individual will ask themselves the purpose of their life, and is there something greater than this? What is the sun doing? Is there what is beyond the skies? What is beyond? All these important questions. When I die,
So
what
that's
happens?
including the environment?
Everything.
Everything.
And the question, and this is where
Yeah.
God sent guidance to teach man and answer these questions. Now, I do understand that you're coming from a godless position.
No, I never said I don't believe in God or I believe.
No, you have not confessed
Exactly,
it.
I
You have
never
not,
said-
you have not
I never-
yet confessed it.
And I have never said whether there is God or there isn't. I've never said anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you say it.
Yeah, but so
I'm
you're saying godless to
No.
me.
You finish?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not saying you say it.
Oh, who said that?
I'm saying I understand
Oh,
that you coming from a godless position.
how do you understand that? How? How
I
did
understand you coming from a godless position.
No, how did you understand that?
Because yes, and I understand your efforts to by the nose.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good one, yes.
So what are we talking about?
Now, okay.
We've been here for a long time.
So,
what is the conclusion? What were we talking about?
We have concluded.
I like your hairstyle.
Thank you. My makeup team has done this recently. Thank you. Now,
You look very active.
you used to be a Christian from another branch of it, yes?
Yeah, but what are we talking about?
I'm coming to it.
All right.
What made you to come to Islam? Please illuminate me.
That's a conversation for another time.
Another time.
Yeah, we can
All
have that
right,
conversation another time.
So is that the end now?
Well, we can summarize what we're talking about.
All right, summarize then.
Right.
You go
So-
and I will after you. Or if you want, I'll go after you.
Right.
Whichever.
Right. So we were trying to have a conversation, a productive conversation.
Correct.
And the conversation was leading on to number one. Between Islam, Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism, communism, and all that is out there, in your opinion, which one is the best of all of them?
Faith.
Right.
I've confirmed it. Faith. Faith. And that is only with Jesus.
Right.
Or if you're my allowed, or the faith that you develop, yours on whatever it is for you.
Right. So whatever it is for you.
Faith, yes.
Just a minute.
Because that,
Just a minute.
whatever it is for you, it means it helps you. It means it gives you everything that you look in your spirituality.
And your lips is aura.
I need to go for operation.
Aura.
Come on.
So, first of all, your first answer is that of
Aura,
all
I
that
know
I,
what it means by that.
all that I mentioned, you said you wanted to recommend for me to believe in.
No, you asked
Jesus.
me what I can recommend. Correct? Speak
All right.
correctly here. You
Okay.
know I'm very
You're sharp.
well. I'm
Articulate.
focused.
Yes, well focused. Yes.
Thank
Yes, I recognize that, and that's good of you.
Yeah.
Yes, nice one. Right. But you clearly made it very clear to me that you would recommend
Correct.
Christianity and Jesus.
Just it. As faith. As faith. As faith.
Right.
And you need to develop.
We're not going to repeat the
No,
conversation.
I just said it. As
Yeah,
faith.
we're not repeating the conversation.
No.
We're just summarizing.
Okay, thank
Right.
you. What's
So
the next?
I understand that stance. The
Correct.
second point was, I was making a claim that it's in the human DNA to know who's God.
Yes.
You deny that claim.
No,
You
but you,
rejected it.
yes, correct.
You rejected
No,
it.
but
Just a minute.
my rejection was based on.
I am summarizing. Do you want to summarize?
No, I need to.
Look,
correct
you allow
you.
me to summarize.
You do the same to me. Don't worry.
No.
No, that's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, but let me summarize.
Okay.
Right. So the summary was that
Yeah.
I make the claim that it's in the human DNA
Yeah.
to know who God is. And you deny that, and I brought an example saying, if a child were to ask you, Dad or Granddad, who is God, what would you reply?
Yeah.
And you said to me that that child is only asking that question because the environment influenced him to that. So I said, is it possible that someone born in the desert or in the jungle or in the bush with no civilization that speaks about God, that a person want to have answers as to how they were
Yeah.
created, what happened to the heavens, the stars, the moon, what happened to the life after
Correct.
that, and all these big questions that religion attempts to understand. Is it possible?
I said
You
yes.
agreed it is possible to ask that
Yes,
question. And
possible.
because the possibility is there,
Yes.
it's very likely there's something in the human nature to find
Yeah.
out and to know about his creation and the world in which he living with.
Yeah. Environment. Yes,
Yes,
that's right.
so that's where the
Relative, it's
that's where the
relative.
conversation went
Yes.
to. Right.
Yes.
And that also you were very fixated
Yes.
on the concept of faith. And you clearly said that faith is ill-defined because everybody can have their own faith and do what you want, and there's no faith book. There's not a book of guidance or regulation of what faith is, what it should be, what is opposite to it, when it works and when it doesn't work. So faith could just be anything, whatever
No.
it means to you.
Exactly. Faith
Whatever it
to
means to you.
believe in something without proof. The experience you have with something which makes you happy, satisfies your inner needs, yes, spiritually and other needs you have, as you.
So Batman and Robin, there's no proof regarding that.
Yeah.
Then that's faith.
It's no.
Batman
Say,
and Robin is
you
a
didn't
fiction.
understand.
So
So
it's
what
fictionalized.
experience have you got with Batman and Robin?
No, but the question is, I'm working on your definition.
I'm saying yes, to believe in something.
You're calling people to believe in faith.
No, I'm saying yes.
You're promoting it.
No. I'm saying if you
Are you
must,
promoting a faith in which you
Yes, that's
cannot
right.
be defined
only
with no evidence?
with only faith you can be happy.
Right, with no evidence.
No, you
No,
don't have
reference.
to. You don't
Right.
have to. That's
Right.
right. Because it's here. It's feeling. It's here. Feeling.
That's an assault.
All right. It's feeling. It's feeling.
It's
yes?
feeling, feeling.
The basis. That's what I
Feelings,
asked you.
yes, feelings.
The basis.
Right. Since we're on the feelings,
Yeah.
we want to have a conversation for the next time.
No
So the
problem.
homework I'm going to do and you're going to do
Yes.
is look at the Quran and what the Quran talks about
Yeah.
with regards to human being worshiping their feelings.
Yes.
So you're not, I think you're from
Okay.
somewhere, the Persian continent.
I
So you
don't
would
know. No,
about-
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Stop it.
Yeah.
Faith says you must speak the truth. Then the book
No,
of faith,
I don't
is
have
guidance.
faith. I've never claimed I have a faith or anything.
Right. Okay. But
Listen, let me on my summarize now.
all right. You summarize. Go.
So, notice, ladies and gentlemen, he's trying to be clever, but to you,
He is clever.
no, to you, not to me. See, I catch him out. He knows it.
Non-clever people don't recognize clever
Why don't you
people.
come here? Come here. Let's
I'm
talk
not
to you.
clever, that's why you don't recognize clever.
No.
Go on, hide your lip.
He's clever.
Oh,
He
now he's
has
clever.
watched my YouTube. I guarantee you, he's learning some techniques from me, from my YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Him and many of the Muslims already picking
You
up
should learn
things.
how to hide lips.
Yeah.
I've learned that, believe me.
Okay. So, notice how he tried to manipulate his
Your lips are
conclusion.
falling.
Don't worry, let's just finish this.
Yeah.
And because he knows I'm clever, therefore, when I stopped him, he tried to find another venue or avenue. So I blocked that, and all he's done eventually came up with even giving the wrong description of our discourse we had. Right? You are misrepresenting me.
I apologize for that.
Yes, so that's fine. So the conclusion here is, anyway, if you must want a faith, something, faith is the answer for you. Faith, because you need to find out what is based in your.
If you go to Hindu temple, they sit in front of the statue, they say, I have feeling
Yeah.
that the statue is talking to me.
Yes,
So what about
subject.
feeling?
That's correct.
No, you said
It's called
feeling.
subjective. Yes,
So are they right?
yes, it's right.
Only
Because-
Islam is wrong, huh?
No, Islam is not based in faith. That's the
What is
problem.
that?
Take your nose out of my way.
You see, Islam is not based in faith. That is the point I was trying to give you. Islam is based in submission, yes?
So Hindu is fine.
Submission.
Only Islam.
We're going to get to that, but
All
we
right,
summarize.
we will go
it because
there, that's fine.
We've been here for a little while, and we might end up in a circle.
And the other point he gave, my noble friend, was this, that regarding the child wanted to know about if there is a God. When I asked him what age, you see, I wanted to clarify things with him. So he said 12. Then I said to him, why does he need at the age of 12 to find out what God is? Who told him about these things? So when I clarified to him, it has to be environment, social, where he's brought up. Yes? So it is not possible, as I said to you, it is not even probable that if a child is brought up in a family environment where there is no talk of God, yes, that child would never ever know about God. Right? But you said in a desert, yes, then you changed it. You brought the possibility. I said, yes, it is possible. Because everything is possible. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, so we'll continue another time.
All right.
Thanks a lot for your time, and
Nice talking to you.
may Allah guide.
You improved a lot since last time.
All right, thanks a lot for that.
Nice. No, he's improved a lot, I must.
I told you you should get this gentleman to be on your arm.
Would you like to come? No.
Not today, next time.
Next time. All right. We'll look forward to next time.
Right. So we agreed that you're going to look at the Quran and the
Yeah.
places of the Quran where Allah talks about those who worship their desires,
Yeah.
shahwat.
No. Okay.
Because actually, you're pointing to a way of life where people, you call it faith. Yeah, I get that. You call it faith. But really, whatever you feel, that's it.
No. Whatever
Except Islam. Except Islam.
But Islam.
So if you feel a statue is
I, as a
talking to you,
Muslim, I feel Islam is true. What about
Okay.
that?
You don't feel. You don't.
No, I
feel-
don't feel.
Islam
He knows
is.
my feeling.
Okay. Where do you?
Don't continue.
sorry.
Sorry.
Where do you feel it?
Don't continue.
Okay. Where do you? Yeah.
You talk about my feeling.
Okay. Where do you feel it?
Forget. Don't talk anymore. Khalas, your level is too low.
Oh. Okay. Now you go at hominem with me.
No, not Hamina. I'm talking about my feeling. Saying, no, you don't feel.
Okay.
I know my feeling.
That's fine.
That's it. No conversation.
Time to unmask yourself.
No, okay. So therefore, you don't reveal it to anyone. Don't reveal it to
But you
anyone.
know it.
Time to reveal
No, I
yourself.
said
But
it's.
you know it.
I said
didn't
it's
reveal it
correct.
to anyone, but you know my feeling.
Yeah, I said it's correct what you're saying.
No, you
But
said
if
no,
you
no, your
reveal
feeling
it to
is not
people,
that.
it becomes
You were talking
objective.
about my feeling.
You didn't understand, I think. If you reveal it to people, it becomes
All your
objective.
vitamins is going to your nose.
It becomes objective.
Nothing is going to your nose. That's why it's growing so much.
That's the point. All right, thank you.
Should we continue?
No, I'm from Mozambique.
this one of the brothers come.
Thanks. Oh. We had a nice discussion with this Abdullah. His name is Abdullah. He's improved a lot, actually, I must say. And he's been watching my YouTube, I can say. That also the other Muslims keep watching my challenges and the techniques that I use. But I was able to catch him out, and that's why he's trying to go ignoratio and lengthy, non sequitur and red herring, all that. So it was nice. Anyway, we will have another chat, I think. I hope you can continue with it. Yes. So I think I'm going to gently leave the park because